Next under recognition is our student spotlight. As has become a tradition along with our mission moment, we have an opportunity to acknowledge a student as part of the Creative Guild, and without giving too much away about Jack Kelly, I'm going to let Mr. Butcher introduce Mr. Kelly.
Thank you, Dr. Macheski, and good evening, Board of Education. Look, up in the sky.
Bird. It's a plane!
No, it's Jack Kelly's drone. We were actually going to fly a drone, but with the big crowd here tonight, we decided it wasn't the best idea. So let's talk about drones. For the average person, a drone might be something of a novelty. We all may have heard a story about someone buying a drone and then right away getting it stuck in a tree. These stories are largely about toys, drones that are kind of cheaper, you know? However, there are many industries where drones serve various applications. Monitoring progress on a construction site, surveilling forest areas with radar to prevent wildfires, assisting law enforcement, our military. I was in Detroit recently before that first Lions playoff game, and I saw a bunch of lights in the sky. It was a drone show, and they were depicting a Detroit Lion with a bunch of drones.
Oh, cool.
And of course, drones are now in the world of filmmaking. Jack Kelly is with me here tonight to share his experience with drones. He is an Athens senior who has competed on the swim team and also as a member of the Athens marching band in the drum line. But what makes him really special, besides the fact that he's the son of a Troy teacher, Jack is a fully licensed and compliant Part 107 remote pilot through the Federal Aviation Administration. We have a lot of students who take a lot of tests, but as far as I know, he's the only one who's taken that one. So congratulations, Jack. The world has changed. My first year of college, I gave a presentation about why drones should be illegal. In my last year of college, I had my own part-time job as a licensed drone pilot. And the world continues to change. Jack Kelly, our ace drone pilot, has prepared himself for a world where much of the technology and opportunities don't even exist yet. We are excited to present a new video series that is produced by Mr. Burns and myself, this first installment about Jack Kelly and how he pursues his passions, taking them above and beyond.
Hi, my name is Jack Kelly, aka Ace. I am a senior at Troy Athens High School, and I am a licensed drone pilot. People ask me to get footage that a lot of people can't. It's a cool thing to be able to have a drone because you can get different shots of specific things that maybe somebody can't if they're on the ground. I've flown drones here and there. I had a little bit of experience, but I definitely got a lot more out of it doing it here. The test itself was pretty interesting. It was the first state test I've been able to take, and because of it, I was able to get my license, and now I can actually legally get paid for my doing. So we have a drone that is got 4 rotors on it. It's very special. It's can get to different heights and many different spaces. It's quite small, really portable, and really handy to use in certain situations. We also have 2 other drones as well. They're more FPV drones, which means that we wear them with goggles. That way they're a little bit more sports-like, I guess you could say. If you're looking for more of an action shot, those are the kind of drones you'd use instead. FPV drones are the more fun drones, I like to say. They can go crazy fast, do flips, go super high. I mean, you name it, they can do it. And the rush that you get from it never gets old. Being able to feel like you're flying a fighter jet is just an amazing opportunity. And you know, being able to do it with something that is definitely not as expensive as a fighter jet is certainly a perk, that's for sure. In terms of pursuing it in the future, I certainly think it's something that is up and coming in the new world. Drone flying is something that not a lot of people have been able to do in the past. And now with all the opportunities and the technology that we're being given, allows for, I guess you could say, new horizons. And drones are going to allow us to do that more often. In terms of going above and beyond, doing drone work is something that not a lot of people have the opportunity to do. So, you know, being able to go over the top and being able to prove what drones can actually do is something that I stand by. So I've always had a dream of and passion of flying. So being able to fly drones for not only the school, but also for several different events throughout the county is something that is really important to me. And being able to do it to the extent where I am, I'm very happy with it. Knowing that there's plenty of other people in the Film Guild and knowing that I'm able to help them is something that is always a great thing. I love helping people, and being able to do that to an extent where it helps them possibly win awards or just on a personal level is just, I mean, what else would you rather have? In the future, and honestly right now, drones are such a huge part of our world. And especially with the license that I've obtained and all the experience that I've gotten being a part of the Film Guild these last 3 years, I think, I mean, the opportunities are endless. Who knows where it'll go from here.
So of course, we will open to any potential comments and questions from the board, but first, Mr. Jack Kelly, if you'd like to say a few words, it's all yours.
Greetings, board.
Evening.
I'm Jack Kelly, as you know, and first I'd like to just say thank you to you guys and Thomas Butcher and Adam Burns, and I can't leave out my wonderful family, and of course my mother had a shout out. TSD teacher at 4th grade for Wass Elementary, so thank you for everything you do. This has been an opportunity that I never thought would happen in my life. It's actually kind of funny. I was walking down the hallway and Burns pulled me into what was supposed to be a classroom, but it didn't look like that at first sight. But he got me into it, and before I knew it, I was getting paid for it. So I absolutely love it so much, and there's, I mean, what else can you say? I love what I do, I get paid for it, and I have a great time, so.
It's a good answer.
So Jack, what is the most unusual thing that you have captured with a drone? Captured
Most
footage of?
unusual thing I would probably say.
Interesting.
Well, being able to film inside a newly built preschool was interesting. I wouldn't usually say it was unusual, but it was definitely not expected. A newly built preschool, which is amazing, by the way. And for people to have trust in me to not crash into anything and keep it clean it was just an amazing opportunity. So in terms of what was unusual about it, being able to be given the chance to do that, for sure.
What did you learn from your crashes?
Well, I have only had one crash in my
impressive.
3.5 years of flying. It was at Jimmy John Stadium, funny enough. And honestly, learning from that is mistakes happen.
Yeah.
And it just comes down to how you move on from it. A lot of people struggle to move on from stuff because you think of it as being a very expensive drone, and of course it is. But in order to get certain shots that you wouldn't be able to get, like I explained in the video, with certain other pieces of film, you got to be a little risky. And as kind of scary as that is, that's how you're supposed to use drones. And after that first crash, I really started to realize that that's how you're supposed to use them. So,
Great, well said.
thank you.
So how do you, looking into the future, because you're a senior, how do you think that you're going to be using or flying drones?
So I'm happy to say I'm committed to CMU. Fire up chips. Yes, thank you. And one of the reasons why CMU stuck out to me so much is because they have such a big broadcasting field. They are up and coming with new drone classes and things to get you out of the country to experience different environments, whether it's with drones or just photography in general. So that was, of course, one thing that stuck out to me. Of course, you can't be tunnel-minded. So there's many other options out there, but as of right now, I think broadcasting is the way to go.
Are you training a replacement?
Sorry?
For the school district, are you training us a replacement?
Yes, I am actually. It's funny that you say that. With my family today is my younger brother, Tommy Kelly. He is up and coming. He has just as much of a passion for this as I do. So I'm happy to say that he is going to be Ace 2.0.
Thanks,
for not
Jack.
leaving us
Appreciate
in
you
the back.
keeping it in the family.
You got a certificate for it?
Congratulations again, Jack.